All right, today is shoulder day and getting a little pre-workout per usual. Today it is good old chicken and rice, but kind of one of my special ingredients. Ugh, some water on the table. One of the special ingredients for me is what's called Little Black Flake Sea Salt. It's from a company called Birch and Brie, and if you know anything about charcoal and sea salt, obviously sea salt's great for electrolyte balance and everything in the body, but the charcoal is great for basically eliminating toxins, reducing toxins, heavy metals in the body. So having this in, charcoal in a salt form is pretty cool. So having some of this for pre-workout, and then got my beetroot, reishi mushroom, cordyceps mushrooms, and my Resveratrol. I always kind of struggle with that one for pre-workout here. And the beetroot is going to be for basically circulation, heart health, cardiovascular, all those fun stuff. Reishi is actually something I normally take a little bit earlier in the day, but kind of missed it this morning. So getting this pre-workout. This is good for anti-fatigue, also cardiovascular health. Also helps with anti-anxiety, which basically is helping you with your cognitive function. Cordyceps mushrooms. This is something new since we launched in February with supplements for 2.0 Lifestyle. But cholesterol regulation, cardiovascular health, anti-inflammatory, improved athletic endurance. So this is one thing I've been taking a gram a day of, and it's interesting the difference since I've started taking this. And what I can say is my ability to push a little bit harder in the gym has been interesting. And then good old Resveratrol, friend. This is anti-aging, heart health, and it has weight loss. I'm not trying to lose weight, but if it can kind of keep me lean, then great. But guys, let me know in a year if I start looking younger after taking this, because whenever someone says anti-aging, even when we put something anti-aging, I'm not really sure, is it helping me internally, externally? Obviously, it's helping me internally, but kind of fun to think about. So that is it for my supplements, for my food today. One thing I haven't talked about before is what my split's going to be. And my training split right now is push day with a focus on chest, pull day, obviously focus on back, and then legs, shoulders, and arms, and then a rest day, and then I basically do an entire posterior chain day, which is back, traps, rear delts, obviously lower back, glutes, hamstrings, and sometimes on that day I'll throw in like a deadlift potentially, but I'm not a big proponent of deadlifting. I think it's great if you're a power lifter, but bodybuilding, I haven't seen it as a true benefit for the stage. So that is that though. Feeling pretty good about where we are right now in this process, but honestly, being honest with myself more than anything is got to kick it up. I mean, I've got to kick my calories up. I'm sitting around 3,000, 3,500, which for me, that's more maintaining style, even getting down to that 2,500. But I really need to be pushing closer to that 4,500 area to really grow and start packing on size. So over the next kind of few weeks, I'm going to slowly start ticking up my calories and see just how things start to develop and change with that. And my goal still right now is minimal fat while we grow. So sometimes I might get a little bit, okay, I'm getting a little softer than I want, and I'll pull things back or throw in some more cardio, throw in some more intensity to keep things tight. So that is everything right now. One question from my last video that a lot of people had was, what show am I doing? I'm not locking myself into a show now, since pulling out of my debut this year, and now focusing on 2025. I don't want to say something and then have to make another change, but I'll tell you the 3 that I'm thinking about that are in the focus. The New York Pro, number 1, that's early. That's generally May of 2025, or generally May in general. And then the Chicago Pro or the Tampa Pro. It also depends who keeps the 212 division in their shows, and then where I'm at. You know, if we end the year and I'm okay, we look good, we're lean enough, we put the size on in all the areas that we want to put size on, then I'm all for jumping in the New York Pro. If we're like, okay, we need a little more time, then Chicago would be next. After that would be Tampa. After that, or around the Tampa, is generally where the Texas Pro is, and I'll have that in the bag as well. If if everything's great, I'll do all the shows. Financially, obviously, if it makes sense financially too, I'll do all the shows. If it doesn't, then I'll be strategic with that as well. So it's kind of where I am, but I'm really excited to get this shoulder day. It's actually been a few weeks since I've had a strong shoulder day. Obviously, just getting back into the routine. Not a few weeks, month. So really looking forward to getting a strong shoulder day in. But that is everything. Let's get ready to do this. Just getting a little warm up. Nothing too crazy. Just ease into it. Yeah. So 20 reps with 45s on here. Do that 2 kind of quick sets in a row, just to warm up. And we'll get into this. Let's do this. For this exercise, I'm not trying to do any maxing out, but main purpose really is to get a really slow and controlled negative with an explosive concentric movement. We go heavier. There we go. Feels like hell. Alright, so got the two heavy working sets in. Now we're gonna work more towards, again, concentration, get more of a pump. So lighten up the weight a little bit, but you're gonna get even more concentrated on it. So actually, I can do more. That's a little better. Most people don't use this machine this way, but I love this for my rear delts. This held up pretty well for this past month off. Strength is doing really well for his shoulders and rear delts right now. I can't be serious, it sucks.
Usually I finish after, because I did my legs and then this is my upper half portion after this is done.
Really heavy set. We'll do one more and then get more of a pump set. But I'm trying to feel my triceps. Just a little worn out. Probably used them a little bit more than once today. But finish it up with these. So for me, getting the working set is your arms a little bit straighter, but getting a little bend, and then the pump set is more trying to get as much bending up as possible to really get that shrug instead of just sitting out like this. When you bend that elbow back, you get a lot more of a contraction of the trap and the entire trap. Any of those weights. Complete attacks. Now we do a finisher. So this finisher, I call it swimmers. I don't know if there's a name for it, but it's just like a swimming motion to hit the entire head of the traps. So a rear delt, side delt, and anterior delt.